Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bugga, Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're ending our job today, our 49 tons of sawdust panels. And we'll see what new job we have. Now hopefully this will go smoothly because I will not lie to you, I am exhausted. Even having gone back to bed when I got home because it's broken sleep, I am tired. And, oops, hit the mouse there. And it's not going to get any better tomorrow. It's really just not. Because tomorrow, my wife's got to go to wound care at 9 in the morning, which is only a 1 hour difference. Dude, let me out. Let me out. Thank you. Oh, don't start this loading aggro bull on me game. You know what? I can just go straight here. It's fine. Sorry, a little bit of a break there because the game wants to be fussy. But, yeah, instead of having to be up at 7... or instead of having to be out the door by 7, I got to be out the door at 8 in the morning. Now, you would think a couple things. Well, just go to sleep early now. You're tired, you can do it. Sadly, that's not how my body works. And it never has been. I could lay down, I mean, unless I am like drop dead tired, like I like sitting where I am and actually fall asleep. If I go to lay down, I'll just wake back up. It's beyond aggravating. It's really really annoying the way it works. It's just like my body doesn't like to sleep unless, you know, it absolutely has to. But the thing that bothers me about this, really, is that my wife takes these early morning appointments because my mother-in-law uses the car to go pick up my niece in the afternoon after school. Which, I'm going to be honest with you, my wife's not in the room right now, she's gone to shower. I love my niece, I really do. But I understand that she's spoiled, but she's overly spoiled. She's overly spoiled. From what I understand, they go and pick her up from riding the bus for one of two reasons. Or what I mean is it could be both, but you could pick either one, I guess. Number one is she tends to get sick when riding the bus because she's got a bit of a long trip from her school to here. Well, that's kind of easy to fix. She's getting motion sickness. Sit her to the front of the bus. You know, that's all you do. You just move her to the front. I don't know, my computer's acting all weird today, and it shouldn't be, because I've got everything shut down. But there's no reason for that in my book. Let her ride the bus, because quite frankly, even my wife would benefit from going in the afternoon, because my wife goes to bed late as well. My wife says, oh, I just want to get it over with is another reason, but I know she'd like to sleep in too. I really do. And the second reason being is that I guess because both parents are working now, my niece doesn't qualify for paid bus fare or something of that nature, or assisted bus fare, reduced fees or whatever. Alright, game, I don't know what your major malfunction is, but you need to stop this loading issue. I'm starting to wonder if I put my information on the wrong drive and if I'd be able to restore it. I don't know if I can. Restore it back to the C drive and then move it to a faster drive. Because my E drive is my old drive. It's really old. It's from an old Dell when I got a Dell computer. Yeah, you didn't make it, did you? No, you didn't. So there, screw you. But yeah, it's an old Dell computer. But as I was saying earlier, my niece doesn't qualify for assisted. And can't afford to put her on the bus. Yeah, they can. Yeah, actually, they can. See, my sister-in-law and her husband get tips every day. Every day they get tips. Do they save those tips? Use them for gas? Use them to put their niece on the bus? No. They use them for buy beer. They use them for buy food because they don't like come home and cook. So they use them for stuff to have dinner and then have leftovers for breakfast. They use them for all sorts of things that... Alright, speed limit, we saw it. Yeah, let's slow it down here. No speeding tickets. That's what we're aiming for. No speeding tickets. Yeah, so there's really no reason that she couldn't. They just don't want to put the money to it. So they take her to school when they go to work, which is conveniently fine. But then got to drive down to her school, pick her up, and drive her back 5 days a week. And my wife and I have already got to go downtown to her doctor's office or to wound care twice a week, plus extras, which there's been 3 extra appointments this week, and there's an extra appointment next week. And this is a lot of wear and tear on my car. And I have a feeling it's going to need a brake job soon. It already needs a new tire. I'm just getting the feeling it's going to need brakes soon. And it's really, really annoying. Oops, helps to be in gear, doesn't it? Can't see very well. Come on. Whew, glad I didn't turn that corner any wider. A couple of near misses there, or near collisions I should say, because near miss, as said by George Carlin, is actually a collision. Because you nearly missed, but you didn't. So, this technically should be a short run, but we're having to deal with a lot of winding roads, slow speed limits, transitions, traffic, yada yada. So, sometimes I wonder why the directional doesn't shut off. Oof, that was a long load time there. Haven't had that in a while. This is why I think, in all due honesty, it's not the drive that it's on. It's not the fact that it's compressed or not compressed. It's something to do. I know I've got plenty of processing power for it. It's something to do between possibly fraps in the game or the fact that, you know, I just need more... whatever. I just need more video processing power. You know, it needs to load better. I don't know. I mean, it could be 100 things. I'm not a computer specialist. And there's no way for me to actually find out. Well, there probably is. So let me rephrase that. There's no way that I have the skill for to actually find out. Makes a little bit more sense, I think. But hopefully our trip load will get a little lighter at least, and we'll only have to go downtown like once a week, except for like extenuating doctor's visits, like her regular doctor that wants to see her back like once a month for now and whatnot, which is fine. I am concerned about the wear and tear on the car. I just the feel of it driving after a while, I'm concerned it's going to need some brake work, probably within the year, if not within several months. I have no idea predicting. It's just how I feel. I mean, the car when we bought it was 2 years old, I think. It was 2012. We bought it at the end of 2013. And then, so, no, it was just a little over a year old. Anyways, it had just about 17,000 miles on it. It's got over 30,000 now, which may seem like a lot, but it's really not. We actually put on less than 10,000 miles over the year, so that's not bad. But for some reason I thought the exit was further up. But you know, just general feel that it's because we live at the bottom of such a big hill, and that we have to go downhill every time we go to town. So there's a lot of brake control, and despite the fact that I put it in first gear, because of the hill that we live on is so steep, you have to use the brakes quite a bit, despite even coming down slowly on the transmission. Oh, come on. Gonna let me go? Thank you. So the brakes probably wear faster, and with the brakes needing to be done, that would probably mean the rotors need to be turned, or they need to be ground down or whatever. And that's money in and of itself. You know, plus I gotta get the tint removed from the front windows, and I'd like to get it replaced with a lighter tint because it really helps keep the temperature of the car down. So, yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna get these things done. But for now, the only thing I'm gonna concern myself with is paying attention to the brakes. And I'm just going to pay attention to the brakes and
Girl, she just started a shower. Okay, Tita, I love you. Bye-bye. She's ready to ask you something about cleaning some kind of makeups. Luminous machine or something. Oh, so call her back. You're on the phone, Darren. I'm sorry.
it's not your fault. You know, God forbid the door's closed, somebody, I don't know, knock.
Yeah.
Privacy in this house does not exist. I mean, it's a small house, you get used to it, but, you know, when a door is closed, a door is closed. You knock. But anyways, I'm just going to keep an eye on the brakes for now, and I'm going to worry about the rest when the time comes. For now, I just want to... Driver Charles, how could you not find a job? How could you not find a job? And you cost me $1,500? Dude, you do that again, you're fired. I don't care, I'll hire a new driver. But, yeah, for now, like I said, I'm just focusing on, you know, making sure that my wife gets to where she needs to go and gets the stuff that she needs and all that. And, hopefully this treatment starts and home care gets done, and that's just really, really, really what I'm looking forward to, So many things that would help us, that podiatrist gave us so much hope for. Oh, and of course the loan comes in. Now we got some nice zigzagging road. Awesome. I don't think I want to hug the wall. Just... I actually saw that camera just as that happened. It gets so aggravating, man. There should be an option, if I'm going to be honest with you. As much as this is a simulator, there should be an option just to turn speed cameras off. Just so you can get out there and cruise. Because it's the zen of this game that is really appealing to people. It's just surprisingly relaxing. That's one of the major draws to it. I mean, you get people that truck drive for a living that come home and play this game to relax. There's just that zen quality about it. And there should be an option to turn those speed cameras off just for that. Just so you can get out here and cruise and you don't have to worry about getting a ticket. It would make more sense, honestly, if you ask me. But whatever. I'm making a fair amount of money off this run, regardless of what I lose and what loans come through. So I should still come out a profit. Driver Charles let me down pretty damn hard, though, with that 1,500 loss, though. So you better not pull that again, or that's termination. Hey, we get some speed. We're almost done. Oh, I've been so waiting for this. Oh, quit with the loading. Please. Slow it down. Cut you off. Oops. Next one. There should also be an option, despite the fact that this is Euro Truck Simulator, to have the signs translated into English. Nothing against anyone, in all due honesty, but it would just help a lot of people who don't speak these languages or understand them as well to deal with them. Of course, after a while you get used to it. Can I back up? Nope. I honestly could go now and I don't think I'd get a ticket because I'm already in the intersection, but I'll just wait it out as if I stopped properly. It's not been the best of runs overall, and today is definitely no different. Scania and Volvo. Because why not? Oh, cool. See the car trailer? Maybe we'll get to haul that. I doubt it, but maybe. Must get inside the truck now. Oops. Not neutral. It's not the way I meant to do it. Small trailer. I'm so used to hauling bigger trailers. Despite the fact I haven't hauled one in a while, it's still the habit I go for. It's oversteering. It's not turning the wheel back the direction it needs to go in time. Is what I'm doing. Yeah, ugly, but it's there. I'm late? I am not late. You jerk. Alright, so I didn't turn much of a profit, but I think I'm still fine. There was no music to say I was late. What's up with that? There was no indication I was going to be late. There wasn't even anything. There was no mails, no nothing, man. That ain't right. You know what? No. I'm not happy right now. That was a horrible run. Just a horrible run. Yeah, shut up. Say, don't you dare even stop and cut me off from this. Get out of my way! Yeah, can you tell I'm not happy right now? I'm just making it worse, I know. I'm a horrible person in this run, man. I really am. I don't know. What's new? New cab? Yeah, new cab. So it only cost me $30,000. Don't need it. New chassis? Yeah. Six by 4x2 or 6x2 with a tail lift. Standard 6x4x2 or 6x2. New motors? Oh, lots of new motors. We go all the way up to 600. New mirrors, don't need them. New doors, new tires. Nothing new there. Oh, great. change the motor, lose the front grille. Fine. Be that way. How to make yourself broke in no time. But I'm going with it. I'm going with the lifted tail right now, and I'm going with the new motor. Because it'll make a difference, even though it's almost going to break me. I think I'll be able to survive. Oh yeah, we'll also lose our paint job. Because we changed the motor, go figure. That'll have to be after I make money again. But driver Charles came through, looks like, on a couple runs. Gave us a nice 6,000 boost, so that's something. Anyways. Yeah, I know about the new upgrades. I just looked, and I don't... Oh, I could do side skirts. Nah, that'll be the next run. We'll look for side skirts on the next run. I don't care about it otherwise. Job market. Come on. That's looking like the run, isn't it? I'm just curious about price per distance from here. Now, despite this being a much shorter run, it still pays $30 per kilometer. But you know what? I really don't want to mess with an urgent delivery again, let alone be late for anything. I'm just seeing if there's any other interesting loads that... No, we're going to take this one. So that'll be the load that we take next time. And because of that, yeah, pick our axle up. We're not going to need axle down for 13 tons. So we can keep axle up for the next run. That'll be fine. So that's going to be me done for this episode, folks. I apologize for kind of going off the deep end a little bit there. I mean, being late, losing the paint job because we changed the engine, just all kinds of stuff, you know. And it's going to be a long run, so I'm going to need fuel. Even though I have a fair amount of fuel, I'm probably going to need fuel. The loan's going to come through. It's going to be really tight, but I think we're going to be okay. I'm taking a big gamble here, but I've taken big gambles before and they have paid off, so we shall see. But otherwise, tomorrow is the end of the time to enter for the Nuclear Throne giveaway. So if you want to get on that, go to the Nuclear Throne contest page. Make sure you're subscribed. Leave a message in the description, in the comment box below the video, and you're automatically entered for a chance to win a copy of Nuclear Throne. But other than that, this is one big bugger. I'm going to be signing out. This has been a really bad ending to a terrible run, but hopefully we'll start making that up on the next one. Until next time, I'll see you then.